we are spending quality time with the marvellous Hugh Fernley-Whittingstall, stars of the hit comedy series Plebs, the divine Reverend Richard Coles, and comedian and self-confessed gadget geek David Morgan. This morning's mantra is, when things go wrong, don't go with them. Apparently said by Elvis Presley. Thank you very much. Right, let's get the fun started. My first guests are the stars of multi-award-winning sitcom and one of ITV2's highest-rated comedies ever, Plebs. Please welcome Ryan Sampson, Tom Rosenthal and Jonathan Pointing. Hi, boys. What are we going to do? Oh, yes. Oh, I like it. Just one kiss. One kiss. Oh, and a curtsy from Ryan and Jonathan. Come in. Oh, did you go for a hug?
A little bit.
It's always awkward, isn't it? I never know which one you should do.
Zoe?
Yeah?
When things go wrong...
Yes. Don't go with it. I know. I don't even follow my own advice. Jonathan, what a gorgeous colour you are.
Gorgeous.
Have you been
sort
away?
Of yellowish.
Is that real? Have you been double dipped?
No,
you look amazing.
Sorry. I've been away. I have been away.
You have been away.
And I just go this sort of... It looks fake. My hair goes bright blonde. My skin goes...
It's absolutely glorious.
Off as well,
Does it? Yeah, I know. Check his wrists. You're in your 4th series. Fantastic show. If someone hasn't seen Plebs, goodness me. Tom, how would you describe the show?
I would describe it as a very funny show.
Perfect.
It's the kind of story of young people trying to make it in the big city, but the big city just happens to be ancient Rome.
Yeah.
So they're getting about town, they're trying to make money, trying to get jobs, trying to get girls, and they're in togas.
Okay, and there are togas, which is a plus. You play Marcus.
Yes.
Okay, tell us about his character. I know, look, I'm feeling him. How does he feel?
A petty, sort of neurotic man, very nasal.
Handy.
He's sort of kind of like, he tries to make the most of situations. He's like Blackadder, kind of trying to, he's an what's the word I'm looking for?
You have a little think, and I'll talk to Ryan. I know, I think we've got it covered there. Yeah. Ryan, you play Grumio, and you look very different to him. Physically, you have to properly...
I've been sitting there for like 2 hours.
That out, my God. I think we can overlap.
Some left in him.
You play Grumio, and he's the manservant. Yeah.
And yes, as you say, doesn't look a lot like me. You could say I'm doing twice the work of these two. You know, I wouldn't say that, obviously, but someone might. Although, I think if you see me first thing in the morning when I'm like, where's my bloody contact lenses? You know, that's that sort of vibe.
God, that's amazing. It's like being in the room with him. I do love your hair. Jonathan, you are new to the show. Your character, Jason, killed him off, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of an accident.
Yeah.
It's not like...
Don't hate me, guys.
Come on, you guys. Yeah, so he kills off the previous character, Stylax, and then kind of works his way into these guys' lives.
Did you have to go through any sort of weird initiation process of being welcomed as part of the team?
We did this great joke where we put loads of fake tan in his shower, and he still hasn't realised.
To be honest, I still don't know. I still don't know if that hair, the dyeing my hair was just...
Yeah, it's very yellow.
The first day, we did some, like, hair and makeup, and they were like, right, we're going to dye your hair a bit.
Yeah.
I walked into the makeup room, and then you gasped.
It's never the greeting you want, is it? We're going to show a clip. Unfortunately, Tom, you don't feature in this clip because every scene you're in was far too sort of beyond an 8:30 in the morning on a Sunday morning.
My grandparents, they have to watch everything I ever produce with the sound off. And nothing I've ever made is palatable for Sunday morning TV.
Well, here we go. Here's the other two in action.
And according to her profile, she likes music, travel, and men with beards.
Profile? Did you meet her for an agency?
Big time. And she is gorge. Check out the picture.
Okay, well, yeah, the picture's hot, but she might be not.
Well, what? How would that work, you moron?
No one actually looks like their profile pics, mate. She's probably some dog-faced swamp monster.
No, she's hot. She'll be hot. She has to be. Please be hot.
Do us that poem again.
Yeah, sure. Roses are red.
I'm laughing already.
And we have to cut there in case there's any naughtiness.
Yeah. And obviously the poem that he's referring to there is also just too naughty.
It's too naughty.
None of it.
I know.
Just show us still next time. You
can't show any of it. And you film out in Bulgaria as well, don't you? In fact, you've bought this lovely hat on the shelfie. Something representing all our guests, the lovely Bulgaria hat. How is filming out there? I mean, how long do you go out there for?
2 months we're out there for.
2 months,
yeah.
Okay.
It was really fun. It was really fun. It was kind of sort
of like the social lives of 15-year-olds, quite a lot of it.
I like that. That's what I'd expect.
Go-karting.
Okay. Go-karting, yeah.
Well,
Most
I
of
got
us got-
ejected from go-karting because I'm too aggressive, apparently. I'd never been go-karting. I'd only really seen Mario Kart and played Mario Kart, so I thought you were sort of meant to ram like 11-year-olds off the side. And I got a really angry dressing down from a Bulgarian, but luckily it was in Bulgarian, so
No idea.
No idea.
Also, Ryan, you played Dudley Moore in The Crown. I mean, he's one of my greatest heroes of all time.
Me too, yeah.
How was that?
Amazing, actually, because I just so happened to be, I'm a big fan of his, and then when they were like, I don't suppose you can do like a bit of an impression of Dudley Moore and maybe do one of his songs, I was just like, I've already got it. Yeah.
Do it. Perfect.
What, now?
Yeah, go on.
I was walking down the street one day when I saw an house on fire.
This is it. This is the show now, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, I love that lovely little moment. Oh, it's a treat, it's a treat. Thank you so much, guys. The next episode of Plebs is on ITV2 tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. On this show, we're all about spreading happy vibes, so I've been asking you at home to send us your videos and pictures of little moments you've captured on your phone that make you grin from ear to ear. That's so brilliant. And on the subject of magic moments, we have got, Jonathan, I think this is you
Yes, it is.
in action here. A little magic moment from Jonathan's time in Bulgaria.
The tunes.
This is on absolutely everywhere.
I really missed this, actually.
Did that hurt? Did that hurt?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it hurt, but that was impressive, wasn't it?
It was quite...
It was
Everyone
quite
just
impressive.
laughed at it.
Very,
I sort of tried to turn it into a dive at the end.
Yeah, I know.
It's very athletic, and I sort of feel like the producer of Plebs are just putting me here to show us up even more. Like, we look like two little dumpling men next to him. No. This bronzed god of a
Are
man.
you hench? Is that hench?
No, I'm sort of. I think I'm a bit sort of podgy, like flabby.
No.
Yeah.
No, don't say that. Where am I going with this?
I don't know where this is leading.
No idea, I'm so sorry. Thanks to everyone who sent us their magic moment. Plus the stars of hit comedy show Plebs, Tom, Ryan and Jonathan are with us. Look at those gorgeous faces. They're going to stay all morning, I'm forcing them to. But right now, do you like a little watercolour?
I do.
Right,
Yeah.
you do?
I do watercolours, and I make the sort of sculptures of people. I live in South London, and I like to look at people in the pubs and stuff like that, and then draw them or make the sculptures of them. So I've got one man called Sad Ron who I do quite a lot.
Oh,
Sad Ron.
Just Sad
What's a recurring character?
I do Sad Ron quite a lot. Sad Ron walks around Camberwell with his Tesco bags. I mean, he's probably listening to this, so you know.
Does Sad Ron know that you do him a lot?
Well, he does now, yeah.
He's sad about it.
Richard, you're actually sitting for a portrait at the moment,
I am,
aren't you?
yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How, who's painting you?
Warner, he came up to me and he took my arm and he went, Vicar, and I said, yes. He went, you're a terrible dancer.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Did that hurt, though, when somebody says something like
the
that?
hearse was just arriving, so I had things to do, so it was okay. But it did seem to not quite an appropriate comment in those circumstances.
I thought you were a joy to watch.
I mean, I can't complain about, I got the lowest ever score in any dance competition history, ever.
Well
For a
done.
Paso Doble.
Yeah. But you do have a confession, apparently.
Yes, I stole my costume.
You stole your costume.
Yeah.
Is this not sick as a lie?
I know.
No, it's not recommended.
Was it? Is it a particularly good one? Which one?
It was a dark blue velvet smoking jacket. Oh, I mean, who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't
And
take
so,
that? Yeah.
I mean, I would never buy a dark blue velvet smoking jacket, but
But you'd lift one.
What are the boys here? There's David, Richard.
Hi, hello.
Now, you are a gadget fiend, aren't you?
Oh, I love
So what have you got
gadgets.
for us
Love them.
today?
I love pointless things because I am myself one. And I like giving gifts. And so what I've done is I've decided to bring you all presents, right? And so there's some of my favourite ever gadgets, and you get to play with me.
Yeah.
Nifty or re-gifty.
Oh,
Come on!
beautiful.
Look at the quality of these paddles. They're impressive.
Beautiful. This is obviously a feature
thing you
that
get to
may
see.
stay because some money has gone into these.
I mean, this is a strong...
These.
I've put effort in, guys.
Okay, what have you got for us first then?
So now it's getting harder and harder to sneak booze in. Because they do check you on the way in
they check
for
for
stuff.
clocking,
So
right?
what I give you is the boozy bracelet.
Ooh.
Amazing. No.
Okay, anyone who falls for that.
You say this, but like, so first off, you're going to say it's not fashionable. Well, you lie. It's because Rihanna wore one at Coachella, right?
Oh,
and
now
if
you're all
Rihanna wears it,
Yeah.
if Rihanna wears it, it's fashion. Look
If
it up.
Riri wears it, yeah.
You see what I mean? So like, you can get away with this, I think.
If Rihanna can get away with it, I can get away with it.
Well, you could get away with it, but it's sort of not really worth the effort. How much can you get in there?
I'm glad you asked. You can get
We're setting him up.
3 ounces, 3 whole ounces.
Oh, look, it's engraved and
Engraved,
everything. Can I
ZB.
try it? Can you put it on me? Does it
go.
fit my massive man wrist? Where's it from?
This is from gettingpersonal.co.uk.
And then you're like this. Tom's not convinced. Look at his face.
You can just
Hang on,
do
look.
the back of one.
Just do the bag of wine.
Yeah, you know the box of wine?
Taking a box of wine.
Take the bag out.
Oh, right. Oh,
And you can
yes.
just sort of like mush it to the shape of, I don't know, your crotch.
Richard,
or...
you could use that though, couldn't you? For your whiskey?
It would be very,
Perhaps?
very handy, yeah. Maybe for anointing.
Nifty or re-gifty?
I am saying...
Absolutely gifty.
Oh, only 2 Nifties?
Sorry, seriously. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong one. Sorry.
I'm glad you liked it, Ryan, because this is for you.
Oh, baby girl.
You get a holographic one. Look at that! And 100% Ryan would wear this.
I will.
That is
so
you,
into it.
Ryan. That is you. What have we got next then?
Second one. As you know, Instagram, very important to all of our lives and social well-being. You get the dog to pay attention. You see?
Oh, there's the
Right?
key, the squeak.
So then you can get a good...
Beautiful selfie.
Isn't that a good selfie?
Richard, you have 4 dogs.
Yeah.
4 Dachshunds.
Would it work?
Would they post that?
Well,
Do they like a selfie?
And just keeping them still is the problem, but that might...
You see, it might help. So the cost is $14.99 from Firebox.
Boys are out there, then. Forget that.
Do we feel like... But remember though, dog owners will spend way too much money on things.
Yes,
this is true.
My aunt spent £20 on a wig that made her dog look like a lion. So
That's worth it. Do you do that to your dogs?
So, nifty or re-gifty?
From Richard.
All right.
Here we go. Yeah.
I think that's quite nifty.
I hate separating eggs. Like, I really hate them. And I think a good way of doing it would be to make it even more disgusting. Or, having looked
Jonathan's
at it,
keen
the
at it,
Grumio egg separator.
Bloody I'm about.
That is quite... Yeah. Anyway, so what you do, I've got, I'm well prepared. You...
Oh,
On the table.
So great. I've
Nicely
done it so
done.
badly. And then...
Oh, that's gross.
Isn't that disgusting?
Brilliant.
Got a sort of 70s kitsch charm to it.
I sort of love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he a bit bunged up?
He is a little bit
He's
bunged
not-
up. There we
Where's
go.
the rest of it?
Mind you, it works, doesn't it?
It does
So-
work.
And if you look inside, it doesn't. But it half does.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
Very, very good meringue out of this, I feel.
Oh,
come
look
on,
at that.
come on.
Oh, this is horrible.
Good morning. Enjoy your
encourage it
omelette.
out?
So there you go. So
How much is that gonna set
that's
you
the
back?
egg separating.
It's a disaster.
Look, it is $6.99 from Amazon. What more do you want?
I'm not for that.
So do you think this is nifty or re-gifty?
I'd re-gift it, but no one will have it.
Nifty.
It's a full house almost.
I love it.
Jumping into the item enough. Come on.
I know I like this. I think this is a great party piece.
Brilliant. Have you got any more?
I've got one more.
Okay.
It is well known that men are bad at weeing, especially at night time. And so this is a great way of making sure that you draw men in to your toilet. Here's a little video of how we do it. It's called the Illuma Bowl. And then when the lights go off, it's like you're weeing into a rainbow.
Or a rave.
How exciting! A rave loo.
Those Bulgarian beats on in there. I have a lovely time.
I 100% can't wait for the podcast Zoe Ball's toilet rave.
Yeah.
In a hotel, in the middle of the night, I got up and went for a pee, but I did a pee in the trouser press.
What is being a vicar? So this it comes
How
in
much
here.
is it?
This one, it's $19.99, and it says no more falling into open toilets. A problem that I know Ryan has had.
Falling into the toilet, my tiny bum like that.
And
Pure re-gifty.
I'm liking it.
I want to rave toilet.
I'm re-gifting the Illumi Bowl, but Nifty, the Illumi trouser press. I think there is something there.
Stars of Plebs, Ryan, Tom and Jonathan. We're calling the Trois Plebs today. That's your little collective name. I hope you like that. And everyday drinkers, boys over there, or, you know.
He gets annoyed about this because basically the first day I met him, we had some beers. And he just kept drinking the beers, and I told a few boys, Pointy loves a beer, and now I said it in an interview, and now it just spread round that he's an alcoholic.
He's done it again.
And it is. He does love a beer. If you know him in his family, watch out. Watch out.
Reverend, how about yourself?
Well, communion wine. If you overfill your chalice, you don't get many people come to communion. You have
Sounds
to,
like a metaphor.
but I do try not to have. I just have one whiskey before bedtime. And sometimes it was two, and sometimes it was two doubles. And then before you know it, you're brawling in the street with an archdeacon.
Honestly, only legit.
Okay.
Wild
twitching. Only legit twitching. And you have a magic moment for us as well, which is something from your garden. Is this from the River Cottage?
The mating clasp of the common frog, okay?
Oh.
And it's what I like about it is it's a very loving grip, it seems to me. There's something about it that's just...
Sorry, earlier you said there are bits of plebs that you could not show. Yeah. And now you're showing frogs getting down on a Sunday morning. That is not on.
Where's
the line?
I know, where is the line?
Yeah.
Frogs mate for 24 hours or something. They go on a bit.
So you've got a long time to take your picture.
Tantric. It's amazing.
It is pretty tantric.
Thanks so much, Hugh. I know, slightly disturbing, but it's fun. It's time to play questions from Gnome. Wanted everyone at home to be able to ask all of you some questions. So don't be scared. Ryan looks terrified.
And there's a number 5.
There is number 5, a question from Gnome. This is Josh in Scotland.
What's the most daring thing you've ever done?
Got into a rhino pen when I was working. I was working in Southern Africa in my gap year, and I got in a rhino pen with a guy who knew what he was doing, and I didn't really know what I was doing. He got out of the rhino pen without me noticing, and I looked round to talk to him, and there was a rhino coming towards me, and I climbed over a high gate very, very fast, and I left my glasses behind, and they got stomped on by the rhino.
That could have been you.
It could have been
yeah,
me,
it could have
but
been
it
a
was
very...
just-
It's a great story. No one else wants to follow that. It was so good.
You put him first. It's definitely going to trickle off.
By the time we get to it, right. Here we go. A question from Gnome for Richard.
Hi, I'm Millie. I'm from Dorset. The most famous person in my contacts is Clemmy Cuthbertson. Who's yours?
Clemmy Cuthbert. She wants to know who's the most famous person in your contacts.
God?
There's your answer.
I think it might well be Giovanni from Strictly.
Oh, Giovanni Panice.
Yeah.
The Italian stallion.
The Italian
He is a
stallion.
corker. Jonathan, would you want to go on? Representing the cast of Plebs. Here we go.
Number 6.
Number 6, question from Gnome.
Hi, I'm Izzy. I'm from Camden, and I'd like to ask a celebrity, have you ever used your celebrity status to get something that you want for free? And what was it?
Oh, Jonathan, have you done that yet?
Well, I mean...
We've been on it 2 weeks.
No, exactly.
So are you going to? Are you planning to?
Yes. What about Tom?
No.
Tom, you must have you worked it?
Oh, you have.
What?
Take the conch of truth.
Oh dear, have I ever used my celebrity status? I did once get my Wikipedia page up to try and get into a club in Reading.
No way! That's it!
Yeah,
Did you get
because
in?
I get ID'd all the time because I look like a child. And I showed him the Wikipedia, and then he didn't let me in just on the basis that I did that.
Oh, right, he was like, just because you did that.
Yeah.
I was in Horrible Histories. Damn you, let me in.
Hadn't
this
been in
club.
Horrible Histories at that
there
point.
We go.
It was
Oh,
just
really? That wasn't on the Wikipedia page.
Exactly. It would have been a big fan, yeah.
Thank you to my glorious guests, Pleb star Ryan Sampson, Tom Rosenthal, and Jonathan Pointing, the Reverend Richard Coles. There you go, the Rev. And Hugh Fernie-Whittington. Thank you, Hugh. Such you. And thank you to everyone at home for joining us. We'd love to hear from you, so get involved on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram using the hashtag ZBoss. Don't forget today's mantra: when things go wrong, don't go with them. I'll see you next weekend. I'm going to be joined by